we're joined right now by Kelly Culbertson, who rescued his girlfriend and saved her life during last week's vicious attack.
Thanks for being here, Kelly.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, can you walk us through what happened that night? I mean, you never think this is going to happen to you, and there you were, and your girlfriend gets hit.
Going through the night, it started out just like any of the other nights that were there for the actual festival, and it just, again, couldn't have think. Excuse me, sorry about that. I could not have ever thought that it would have happened to me at all.
Well, you're trained as a firefighter and EMT. It's wonderful that you were able to jump in there and jump into action and save this and save her. It's a very heroic thing. When we were talking about Nancy Pelosi there, when you heard her soundbite there, you were shaking your head when she said, you know, we want to switch this and make it a thing about gun control. How do you feel about that, having been through something like this?
Me personally, I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be more of a gun control thing. I think it should be more of a gun awareness thing. I understand that everyone has their own right to own guns, and me being one of those people, I'm a firm believer in being able to keep those guns. And unfortunately, it's going to keep the honest people honest, and it's going to keep getting worse and worse. And in my opinion,
being there that night, it didn't change your opinion on that?
No. If anything, it'd be almost helpful if we had a little bit more people that were able to even defend themselves.
I mean, you're trained for things like this. You're a volunteer firefighter, as Dean said, an EMT. Walk us through those moments when you first heard the gunshots, or what probably sounded like you was maybe fireworks. What was going through your mind, and the events that played out that night? When was your girlfriend hit? How did you respond?
Well, as a professional firefighter with the Kern County Fire Department, it's part of our training to actually be a portion of that. We do have active shooter training within our professional department, and it's just more. We did hear the firecrackers, and it was kind of going to be more of a safety precaution for all of us. Heard the first set of firecrackers, and then after the first set, the second set started going off maybe 10-ish, 15 seconds later, and then she told me she was no longer able to breathe, and then instincts came in from there, and it seemed more like a trauma situation more than anything else, and it needed to be. I needed to protect her versus other things.
How is she doing now?
She's doing very well. As of yesterday, she had 4 of her chest tubes taken out after open heart surgery. And then later today, California time, she's going to be able to, Las Vegas, Nevada time, she's going to be able to have the final chest tube taken out.
Kelly, you're probably thinking, why couldn't this have been me? Why did it have to be my girlfriend? So, you know, the conversation has quickly turned to gun control. It was talked about last night on SNL. You were a part of what happened. You were there. Your girlfriend is still recovering. Her life will likely never be the same because of this. Where should the conversation be right now? What should the focus be? Do you think it should be on gun control?
Definitely not. Definitely not. It should. I don't think it needs to be on the topic of gun control. I think it needs to be more on the unity of Las Vegas. I think it needs to be on how well everyone here has come together and how selfless everyone has been here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kelly, she's alive because of your quick thinking right there on the spot. So well done. You are a hero, my friend.
How can we help her?
Yeah, if we want to help her, how do we help Kelly?
The biggest thing that we've been asking people is to go ahead and check out her GoFundMe page. And everyone's keep asking me, and everyone's been sending their prayers and thoughts. And the biggest thing that I think that everyone can do is please just go ahead and check out her GoFundMe page. And it's the thing that was set up by one of her friends, and I think it's going to be the best gesture for her, as well as her family.
Well, Kelly, please tell her that our thoughts and prayers are with her as well. You are a hero.
You are definitely
Thank you for being with us this morning. We're glad that you are safe, and what just a horrific event that none of us will ever forget, especially you.
Many heroes. Many heroes.
Thank you so much.